Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I'm up in Derbyshire and the beautiful village of Bakewell. Never been here before, so need to go and do some exploring. Come on, let's go. Very busy street on a day like today. It's very tempting. Should I, shouldn't I? So we're at the Georgian House Sweet Shop, and it's just more temptation. And you might not be able to see it through the water, but there are some really large brown trout in this river. Just sitting there on the bottom, minding their own business, watching the ducks and geese go by. Expecting it to be this busy. It's absolutely heaving. I know it's a Saturday and the sun's shining, but oh my God, it's just so many cars, so many people around, and definitely a bit busier than I like anyway. So probably not going to stay here very long. So just sat here in the sun with a caramel macchiato, is it? Macchiato? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, it's beautiful. Just cooling myself down, enjoying the river, people watching, and then I think I'm going to make a move. But it's an absolutely glorious day. Good morning, people. It's another beautiful day today here in Derbyshire, and I'm staying on a campsite near the village of Winster. And as you can see behind me, it's just a gentle sloping site, very basic. There's no electricity. The toilet facilities are very basic but functional, clean, and that's all I need really. And it's at the Miners Standard pub. So this is the area behind the pub. And today I'm off on a hike, and it's called Robin Hood's Stride. It's about 5 miles. And I have no idea what it's going to be like, whether it's going to be hilly. I think there's some hills in it. But I just found it on a map and I thought, oh, let's just go and do it. So come on, let's go see what we got. And so from the entrance to the campsite and the pub, the village of Winster is down the road that way, and I'm got to go up that way just for a short distance, and then there's a turning on the right that I need to take. So here I am at the junction. I've only done, what, 40 meters, something like that, 30, 40 meters, and I've come to the turning, and I need to follow this road up here. So now, after only another 100 meters or so, I'm having to turn right again, and taking this little track up here. Oh, so we've come to the end of this track, and now coming up to a road. This was Islington Lane apparently, and this is now Chadwick Hill, and there's a little lane down there that I need to follow down here. So let's just go down here, and we need to follow. Ooh, dark, spooky lane. Up in the distance, on the top of the hill over there, there's a rocky outcrop. And I think that's what I'm looking at. I'm heading for. I saw that yesterday when I was in the car driving to Bakewell. And I thought, oh, I must have a wander up there. And it looks like I am. So I've followed the path from down there. It's an incline which has got me breathing quite heavily, but it's not that steep really. And now I need to come off and follow this path up there. And I have to say, it's absolutely beautiful up here. Beautiful day, just a gentle breeze, sheep grazing on the grass here, and probably lying down because it's very warm already and it's only just after 9 o'clock in the morning. But I decided to get out early today because there are thunderstorms forecast for later on this afternoon. So I thought, let's get this done before that happens. So come on, let's follow the track up there. And so this is it. This must be Robin Hood's Stride. Let's just get up to the top. And this is it. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Had a puff. So as you can see, I've got Robin Hood Stride behind me, and then over here there's another big rock, and apparently the story goes that it's called Robin Hood Stride because Robin Hood strode from this big rock here over to that big rock. Well, he must have been a flipping big giant because that is huge. But we all know what all these mythical stories are like, the stories of legend, but a bit far-fetched. Made it to the top. Bit of a scramble to get up here, but the views are incredible. People have been carving their initials in the rocks. There's a small stone circle over there. I might just investigate that in a bit. And then amazing views. So there is the rock that I was just standing on. And then over here, I come around, is the rock that, so the legend goes, Robin Hood take one big stride across to from the big one. Okay, so this is the area known as Hermit's Cave, and it's called that because apparently there was a hermit who lived in a cave. As simple as that. Need to go and do a bit more exploring, but it's all sort of bouldery here, and there are people here who've come bouldering. They're carrying these big mats on their backs, and then they climb up the boulders and they place the mat at the bottom of the boulder so that if they do fall, they have a softish landing and don't kill themselves. I'm guessing this was probably the Hermit's Cave. What a place to live. Reminds me of the Grinch. And here's another cave. Quite a bit of scrambling up rocks to get up here. I'm trying to get right up to the top of these boulders. Whether I'll make it or not, we'll see in a minute. Yay! At the top. Oh wow. Gonna have to show you these views. Wow. Stunning views right across a valley to a village in the distance. I think that village might be Winster, where I've actually come from, possibly. Oh, I don't blame these sheep taking cover under the shade of the trees because it's flipping hot. So I'm coming back down to the main road. The main road is just down here and I've got to walk along that main road, and it looks like the route is taking me to a path just across over here. Let's see, over there. See? And it's, you can see some steps and it looks like it's heading up to some woods. So let's go check it out. So here, this is the public footpath to Birchover, and I've got to head up there. At least I'm getting off the busy main road. Well, this is the busy main road, so you need to be careful. And by the time you get to this point, you'll have done I've done 3.3 miles, which is 5k. So let's go and tackle those steps. I don't know if you can hear it, but just listen to the sound of the birds here. You can hear them almost talking to another bird a little ways away. The route is telling me to go through here. However, I can't. So I'm going to have to carry on down here. And looking at the map, I can see that there's a footpath that'll take me back and around to meet up with where this one would have brought up. So I'm going to have to do that. So a couple of 100 meters from where I was, there's a public footpath here. I follow this. According to the map, it takes me through Stoop Wood, and then the path should bring me back out to meet up with the planned route. So let's go and try it. Oh, that's a bit narrow to get through. Ah. Yeah, you wouldn't have wanted pie and chips last night, would you? Wouldn't have been able to get through that. And I've got some curious friends, haven't I? But you guys are a bit hot, aren't you? Wow. Just got to follow the path now. And that takes me back up to the village of Winster. And not too much further to go now. But there is a bit of an uphill stretch by the look of it. So what a pretty little village this is. Made from old buildings, made from the local stone. There's a bit of traffic comes through. You got the Winster shop across the road. And over here is the Winster Market House, which is now National Trust. And then this property here is Henry Tompkins, wholesale and retail dealers in small wares. And he was a licensed hawker. Hawker's a word we don't use anymore. So now I've done 5.5 miles. And I've got to follow the road up here now. It's not much further to go. So there's a nice pub here called the Bowling Green, and they're open for food from 12 till 8 p.m. and they do proper Cornish pasties. So once I got back to the campsite and I've had a shower and got changed, I might just pop back this afternoon, have a quick beer and a pasty. Sounds like a good plan to me. So yay, there's the miners standard behind me. So I'm back to my starting point. Done about 6 miles, and it's been downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill. Been very pleasant in this morning's weather. Okay, so as I'm just walking back to the tent, let me just tell you a little bit about the campsite. There's not much to say actually. So it's a gently sloping field. Okay, behind the pub there are 2 gents toilets and 2 ladies toilets, which are a bit dark during the day, I have to say. In the evening lights come on automatically, but during the day it's still very dark in there. There are showers in there, not the sort of male and female showers. Am I allowed to say male and female? I'm using male and female. Male and female showers, or showers for anybody. Let's put it that way, showers for anybody. Okay, it's £1. They're electric showers. It's £1. Put your £1 in, you get, I don't know, a few minutes water. Okay. There's no electric hookup, and there are no freezer facilities if you've got ice blocks. Okay, so it's a really basic site. But you're only paying £7 per person per night. So at that price, you know, I can put up with a bit of, it's been a bit difficult trying to charge up camera batteries and phones and what have you. But other than that, it's been okay. Right, I need to get out of this kit and chill for a bit. So the field is virtually empty now. Just about everybody's gone, and these people down here, they're going now. And there are thunderstorms forecast for this afternoon, and as everybody's gone and I've got nothing more to do now, I can't see the point of hanging around here and just sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to pack away. Hopefully it'll only take me about an hour, and I'm going to hit the road and head home. So look, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you already haven't, and I look forward to seeing you on the next adventure. Until then, happy adventures!